AC.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Livy.
Hey guys, welcome back to a Halloween Freak Show on location tonight. As you can see, in beautiful downtown Fort Wayne, Indiana, my hometown. I love this place. Fort Wayne's a city that knows Halloween, let me tell you. And we're here tonight for downtown Fright Night. We're gonna hopefully do some of the events. Ready? Hey guys, welcome back. We are inside the historical building here in Fort Wayne, the old city building. I think it's just called the History Center. We are actually in one of the old jail cells downstairs. Pretty creepy place in all reality. So, you know, this is where they kept them. The basement is largely unrestored. This place is just great. They also have the noose and other artifacts from the execution of Sam McDonald a long time ago. So I'm enjoying this. It's just a nice little historical view of Fort Wayne and the things that happen here, like the execution and whatnot. Moving on here pretty soon, so come down and check this place out. It's open all year round. See you guys. Hey guys, what's up? It's AC. I'm here with Laura and Anna. Obviously a couple zombies. You know, they're just walking around Fort Wayne, and I was able to stop them, and they tried to eat my brain, but not so much there. So you guys were obviously part of the zombie walk, right? What'd you think? Was it pretty cool? Or?
Yeah, I like dressing up and acting like a zombie. It's just something that you don't get to do every day, and everyone from Fort Wayne comes, and people, you know, adults and children all dress up like zombies, and it's cool.
Yeah. Looking forward to most tonight. I mean, what haven't you done that you want to do so far?
We're looking forward to the ghost hunting thing. We went to do it last year, but it was booked, so we signed up early, so I'm super excited.
Are you doing the one, like the shorter ones, or like the full overnight one?
Just the shorter ones. Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys, well, there you have it. Our zombie friends didn't kill me, so we'll be back with more stuff here in a little bit. Well, guys, we just came out of the Embassy Theater. I'm going to say this, Halloween Fright Night in Fort Wayne is a great idea, in theory, but when there's so many people and so little to do, it's really clogging things up.
Just need some more to do. Just waiting in line's not fun, so.
Yeah, so basically we're gonna cut out of here. We're gonna head over to the Haunted Cave after we get some grub. Again, great idea. We loved what we were able to do with the going to the jail cell. The ghost tours were all sold out. The Embassy, the earliest they had was like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours from now. And there's just not a lot to do to kill the time. So with that being said, we're going to get out of here, go grab some food, and hopefully have a Haunted Cave review for you guys. Okay, what's going on, guys? AC and Sam here, live from the hidden fortress at the Haunted Cave here. We're here with, what's you guys' names?
Dan. Brandon.
Dan and Brandon. They were told they run the show here at the Haunted Cave. So guys, thanks for taking a few minutes out to talk to us. What went into this year, going into the Haunted Cave, as far as, you know, we came through last year, we thought it was pretty good. What did you guys want to accomplish this year in the way you set things up and how you did things?
Actually, unfortunately, this year was more of a transition period. We try and switch at least one thing inside the Haunted Cave every single year, and this time it was just the entryway. Last year we didn't have the barrel set up or anything like that, but like I said, it being a transition year, there are a few rooms that are empty still, and we're just trying to work out little flaws there.
Okay, fair enough. Do you guys, in the future, what do you guys have planned? I mean, you said it was a transition year. I mean, is there some grand plan over the next few years that you guys have that you're, I mean, you don't give specifics, obviously, but, you know, what do you guys have planned?
Lots of stuff, really.
Yeah. We have something planned out all the way to 2015.
Yes.
Awesome.
And hopefully it won't take that long to get it done, but you know how these things go.
Yeah, and that's great because I had actually heard a rumor online, you know how rumors go, that you guys were actually shutting down, and I didn't really like that because I'm not a big fan of haunted houses shutting down in general. What do you guys think about like the impact the other communities are trying to have on Halloween, like shrinking it and trying to limit what kids can do on Halloween? You know, we're from a small farm community about an hour north of here, and they really try and mess things around where people don't even know about, you know, when trick-or-treating is for the little kids. What do you guys think about stuff like that? People trying to, in some ways, eliminate Halloween. I mean, I don't know if Fort Wayne's, I don't think it's doing it, but some of the smaller communities are.
I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about
It's just our crappy town.
Well,
Yay, Milford.
You know, a lot of the, I forgot where I was going to go. But Halloween is actually becoming probably, it's been #2 in the country for a long time as far as dollars spent, people doing, decorating their homes, coming to places like this. And I don't think there's anything, the small towns may close it down for their little political reasons, but I think it's going to continue to grow.
Awesome. That is the best answer I've ever heard. So, one last question, you guys. What do you think as far as, I've seen all ages of people out here. What's your target age? What do you try to cater to when you're planning these things out?
All ages. We just want people to come out and have a good time is all. Everybody comes out and everybody gets scared. No matter if you're 50 years old, you're 8 years old, it don't matter.
Okay.
We just like to broaden the horizon, give everybody a chance to view what we've got.
Awesome. And one more quick question to go along with that. What's the craziest thing you've ever seen anybody do coming through here?
Fireball!
Inside joke. We were just discussing.
You know the story better.
We had a guy come here. He was from a college to work in that, and we put him in one of our rooms back here that we were experimenting with. It is actually still back there, and he took his own technique to it and brought in his own costume. It was leather, and he made it himself. He was 18th century barbarian type deal, war reenactment type guy. He had his little flashlight, and he would do flips and kicks and just all kinds of karate stuff, and fireball. Fireball turned a flashlight on in people's faces, and it actually worked. It was one of the funniest things we'd ever seen, but people actually had a kick out of it and had a good time.
Awesome.
That's got to be at the top.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. All right, guys, thank you for taking the time out. Haunted Cave, Fort Wayne, Indiana. You guys give a little bit of times and admission prices and location. Go ahead and talk directly to the camera.
Alright, well, it is $10 per person, and we are open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from
Wednesday, Thursdays, 7 to 9:30, Fridays and Saturdays, 7 to midnight. We stop selling tickets at midnight. If you get here, let us know if you're on your way from far out. We will work something with everybody. Besides that, hope to see lots of you.
Have fun.
Yes.
Awesome. One quick thing, especially going with the admission. You guys do a lot of stuff with the food banks. Say something about that too, so we can get the word out about that.
Okay. Well, we're also part of the Community Harvest Food Bank, and if you bring in 2 cans of food per person, you can save $2 on each ticket. So if you bring in 2 people, bring in 4 cans of food, each ticket is $8.
So you can't beat that. Get out here, Haunted Cave, Fort Wayne, Indiana. All right, guys. So we're back on the cheesy Halloween set. Haunted Cave reviews. Big thank you to the Haunted Cave for taking some time out to talk to us. And we're going to let Libby start this time instead of me talking for 15 minutes. So go ahead, Libby.
Well, it being my first time going through the cave, it was pretty fun. Kind of scary a little bit, especially when things were able to touch you. I was made leader for everything we do now. So, I was lucky that there was a group in front of us that I was following. And then they made me leader for the creeper room, which I did not enjoy that at all. I hate you guys.
That's where they can actually touch you.
Yeah, it's the best part of that room for me, I think, was the guy kept coming over to me, and then there was a girl that was actually pretty cute, kept coming around me. I'm like, you can touch me, and she then never walked around me again. So
I think my favorite part was the vortex. When they told us all to have our hands up, I had my hands up anyway.
yeah, but then you had to lean and dance
I
around.
couldn't do
Do it
the
on
one
one
foot.
foot, and
I couldn't do that.
no, it's touch the
Libby's not even
handrails.
coordinated on 2 feet. So, anything else? How many stars do you give it out of 5?
For it being my first time, 4.5 out of 5.
Okay. Sam?
Well, me and AC went last year to the Haunted Cave. We took a friend of mine. We all had a blast. They did change a couple things. It was just the entryway, pretty much, but no biggie. It's still really fun to go through. The startles are great. It's just some parts of it. There's just a lot of that fog. It makes it a little hard to breathe. But it's still good to go through. It just adds to the effect. As Libby said, the vortex is amazing. especially all the things they have you do on there. And the creeper room, that last year I was laughing my butt off because they had these like vibrating bars or whatever and like tickled me.
Sam likes to be attacked with vibrators.
Totally.
So what would you give it out of 5?
I would say 4.5.
All right. I had a great time going through. We ran into a fat pig-headed guy, which was kind of cool because, you know, showing respect to the fat people. Yeah. I think that's what they do. Am I cool enough to do that?
No.
Okay. But no, it was cool just seeing, you know, they don't use all, you know, teenagers. They don't use all grown-ups. It's a good mix of the two, it seemed like, as far as actors go. They really want them to pay attention to what they're doing. And they do an excellent job of coaching their actors on what to do. The sets themselves, sometimes you forget you're in a building and it looks more like a cave for real. The fog is great. I have a hard time breathing in fog, but that's just me. But it does add to the effect a lot. The creeper room was hilarious, especially when the girl refused to come around me again. That was awesome. But no, overall a great experience. Great place to take a date if she's, you know, if you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever that's really easily startled. Go ahead and take them, and I think they'd have a good time, you know, cuddling close to you as they pee their pants. But again, 4.5 out of 5 for me. I think my biggest complaint with any haunted house this year is the length. I want to see a haunted house that goes on for like an hour and a half.
Awesome.
I know it need to be, you know, several acres or whatever, but you know, that's not even a legitimate complaint. But Haunted Cave, just off of Ingle Road in Fort Wayne, go check it out. They gave you the times and everything earlier. Go to hauntedcave.com for more information, and be sure to take out food for the food pantry. And get you save some money on admission, and you'll help a great cause. You know, everybody needs a helping hand from time to time, so that's a great thing that they're doing. They're not just doing this to make money to put in their pockets. They're doing this to help other people. So, you know, definitely support the Haunted Cave in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So that's our show for this week. We're glad you guys came with us and joined us in Fort Wayne. Sorry Fright Night was a little disappointing. We were a little disappointed too. Again, just more events. And more to do downtown in general, I think would be great with that. But, you know, we didn't get to experience a whole lot. I'm sure the events themselves were great, but I'm not waiting 2 hours in a line to take a 5-minute walk. So, anyway, that's our reviews for this week. Coming up Saturday, this coming Saturday, we will be finally going to Fear Itself in Mishawaka, Indiana. Fear Itself is open officially. We still have not had any, you know, actual contact with the owners, even after our message. We're going to try and get a word with them in if we can. When we go up there, we'll know they'll be very, very busy. But we'll have a review coming for that here next week. And in a couple weeks, guys, we'll be heading down to Horror Hound Weekend in Cincinnati. Go to horrorhoundweekend.com and check that out. Lots of celebrities going to be there. Good chance to get some autographs. Doug Bradley, the actor who played Pinhead, is going to be there. Kane Hodder, Mr. Jason Voorhees himself. Also, you know, Kane Hodder, star of the Hatchet movies. If you haven't seen Hatchet, go see it. The first one's better than the second one, in my opinion, but we'll get into that sometime later on. So that's what we got coming up for you guys in the next couple weeks or so. If anybody writes us this week, HalloweenFreakshow@gmail.com or through our YouTube channel, it'll be handled by one of these two beautiful people. I will be out of town. I have some family business to attend to, so just keep me in your thoughts if you could. It's a pretty serious thing we got to handle. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on the Halloween Freak Show.
This is Halloween.